Hey there, wrestling fans, and how is everyone doing? Now, the latest two wrestling related videos that I made was the history of the TLC. Check that out if you have not seen it yet. And the other one that I made a couple of days ago called the history of the Hell in a Cell. So I'm going to continue make another video, and this one will be called the history of the money in a bank. Okay, now we all know that it all started at WrestleMania 21, and it was a very awesome match, and no wrestling fan ever heard this kind of stipulation, and I'm very glad they made this stipulation. Here is the disc, okay? Now you're wondering, Team RA, this is not the disc from WrestleMania 21. Yes, it is. It's from this awesome box set, okay? I don't have the other DVD. I think I did. I don't know what happened to it. But I'm going to use that for example, okay? Now, this was an awesome idea, Money in the Bank at a WrestleMania. It never have done before. Never. And it was a great idea, and I really love it, especially it kicked off WrestleMania. It was live in Los Angeles, California. Plus, my friend Tony was there live, Lucky Duck, and he told me on one of my podcasts, I think a couple months ago or whenever we made this, the atmosphere was awesome, especially when Hogan came out. I bet he was marking out. Awesome, Tony. So WWE decided, the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania was a great success when it first debuted at WrestleMania 21. So they decided to bring it back again the following year in Chicago, Illinois. Now everyone should knows the story that I did not attend this event. Now if you missed out like a couple of months ago or whatever, I'll tell you this short and sweet, the best I can. My mom was gonna give me tickets a while back just for a surprise, and they were gone less than 15 minutes or less. So I was kind of bummed out because WrestleMania 22 was a great card. I don't give a darn what anybody says. It has a great main event. I know this had nothing to do with the Money in the Bank, but I want to discuss this really quickly. John Cena versus Triple H, triple threat match, Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio for the world belt, and HBK versus McMahon, awesome. Mick Foley versus Edge, Taker versus Mark Henry in a coffin match. So, and it was very good, you know. I wish I was alive, but next big thing went to Hooters. And hopefully WrestleMania will come to Chicago or Indianapolis in the near future. But I really love this Money Bank because RVD won it. The first guy was Edge, and he really deserves it too. He came a long way. He was part of Edge and Christian, and when he went on his own, he just exploded, you know. And I'm very happy that we finally give him the ball and let him run with it, you know. That's just a football term. And look at Edge now. He's a Hall of Famer, and he'll be still competing right now, but the injuries really killed him. That really sucks, but it's what it is, what it is. This Money Bank was awesome. You got Ric Flair, RVD, Benjamin, Matt Hardy, Finlay, and Bobby Lashley. I forgot who was in the first one. I know it was Chris Benoit, Edge, Kane, and etc. Sorry, I don't have the DVD because I told you earlier in the video. So very good one. So that was a great success. So WWE decided to bring it back again for a final year in Detroit, Michigan. WrestleMania 23. I know it's a kind of cool tin cover. This is like very rare. I forget where I bought this at. I think at the mall a while back. Very cool. Maybe one day I'll do a review on this blasted thing. So I take good. Let me rephrase that. I take good care of my stuff. You know. I'm not like other people, just very rough. Okay, Money in the Bank. What's this say here? Okay, where is the blasted thing? Oh, this really sucks. Okay, Money in the Bank here. Jeff Hardy, King Booker, Finley, CM Punk, the future best in the world. Mr. Kennedy, Matt Hardy, yeah, and versus Randy Orton and Edge. Awesome. I love when Edge got hurt on the ladder. Great moment from one of the Hardy Boys. I think it was Jeff, because he's a more daredevil. So once again, they brought it back from another year, WrestleMania 24. My friend Go Dizzy was there live. I think the weather was awesome in Orlando. And this Money in the Bank was Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, John Morrison, Carlito, CM Punk, MVP, and Mr. Kennedy. That sounds better than Mr. Anderson, but that's how I feel. And plus, I met Mr. Anderson a while back in my area for a TNA house show. Awesome moment. I wish I made a video on it, but whatever. So very, very cool. So they brought it back again. WrestleMania 25. The 25th anniversary. This one, it comes with an awesome 64-page book. I had the original one, but I think I'll give it to my friend Nick. I'm not really too sure. I forgot who has it. Maybe my brother. Shoot, I don't know. Because I want that book. You could tell it's all messed up. But what you expect is cardboard. But this is good stuff. They had CM Punk again, Kofi Kingston, MVP, Benjamin, Kane, Mark Henry, Finley, and Christian. So good stuff. Very awesome. Oh yeah, and then CM Punk went back-to-back 24 and 25. Okay, this one I attended Phoenix, Arizona. It was very, very beautiful out there. I visited my uncle and aunt out there, and this one was very, very good. Kane, Christian, Kofi Kingston, MVP, Matt Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, Evan Bourne, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, yeah, come on, and Dolph Ziggler. Now we all know that Jack Swagger was Mr. Money in the Bank, and that Tuesday he cashed it in, beat Y2J, and the rest is history. It was good. My very first Money in the Bank live at Armenia, because it all started at WrestleMania 21. So good stuff. So that was the last WrestleMania to host a Money in the Bank. A lot of wrestling fans was very, very pissed off, because in my eyes, when WrestleMania 21 kicked off for Money in the Bank, that was awesome, and the whole show, it just makes your edge of your seat to watch Money in the Bank to kick off Mania 21, then 22, 23, 24, and 25, and 26. So WWE decided not to have it for 27, 28, and 29. That's freaking bullcrap. Then they decided to have their own pay-per-view called Money in the Bank. So this was the very first one in Kansas City, Missouri. It was a very, very good idea. Great success. You got one for Raw, and you got one for SmackDown. You know, you got the red case, and you got the blue case. And of course, hopefully I could do this correctly. I'm going to start on the Raw side. Randy Orton, John Morrison, Evan Bourne, Mark Henry, Edge, Y2J, The Miz, and Ted DiBiase. And the SmackDown, Big Show, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Christian, Matt Hardy, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, and Dashing Cody Rhodes. I was not a big fan of the Dashing Cody Rhodes gimmick. I think it was not really going anywhere for his career, but they try anything. But it is kind of cool to see Kane finally won a Money in the Bank in his career. And for the Raw side, it was The Miz, the awesome one. I was not a big fan of him because I know he came from a reality show, but then he cashed on Randy Orton that November. And the rest is history. So it was a very good one. So the following year was in Chicago, Illinois. And plus, it was the summer of CM Punk. The Raw side, Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston, Alex Riley. Yeah, what happened to Alex Riley? I know he's doing main event commentating, but still, come on, he's a young guy. He should be out there competing with the other superstars, but whatever. Evan Bourne, Del Rio, The Miz, R-Truth, and Jack Swagger, former world champion. Of course, let me think here. Who won the Raw side? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stump. 2011. Oh my gosh. What a dumbass I am. I think was, yeah, Del Rio, yeah. Duh. Brain fart there. And on the SmackDown side, Kane, Sin Cara, Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Justin, Sheamus, Keith Slater, Cody Rhodes. Of course, Daniel Bryan won and was very awesome. I was marking out and very awesome. I know he came from the ROH days, but I know him from WWE days. So whoever is a ROH fan, give me a break, okay? This is your friend right here, Team Right. So it was awesome. Of course, everyone had their attention on the CM Punk match, but I'm not discussing that. I'm discussing the history of the Money in the Bank matches and the pay-per-view and all good stuff. So it was good. Okay? And the following year, it was 2012. For the first time, John Cena won. And he should not really won it because he told CM Punk at the time that I'll give you 2 weeks notice that I'm gonna challenge you for the WWE belt. If he was heel, he will do like a run-in, but it never happened and he failed. And he's not the only guy who failed for cashing. I will discuss it in a few minutes. The World Heavyweight Championship match: Christian, Dolph, Tenzai, Santino, Damien, Tyson Kidd, Cody Rhodes, and Sin Cara. Who won that one? For the love of God. Oh my gosh. It doesn't say anymore. They usually keep it separate. Oh my gosh. I hate when they do this. My gosh. Oh yeah, Dolph. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. And of course John Cena, because it's so obvious, and he lost it. And Dolph had a great build up into he had a great match with John Cena in the TLC. I discussed it in the TLC match. You know, yeah, pretty good. I didn't like the cover, but that's what it is. Okay, this year's, for the first time ever, on Blu-ray for the United States. It was very, very hard to find this one. Okay, for the Raw side, the return of RVD for the first time in the longest time. So I was glad to see him back. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Christian, and Sheamus. Now this was our former World WWE Champions. And then for the SmackDown side, Dean Ambrose, Fandango, Antonio Sankara, Jack Swanger, yeah, come on. Damian Sankara, I think I probably pronounced it wrong. I just say Damian. Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. Now, that one was Fandango. Just kidding. Take it easy, my viewers. It was Damian. And we all know what happened to that. Very sad. And then for the Raw side, it was Randy Orton. And we all know what happened to that. He cashed in on Daniel Bryan this past summer. It was a total clusterfuck from my point of view. They don't know what the hell they talk. They don't know what the hell they're doing sometimes. Now, with the Damian thing and John Cena, it was good. He cashed in. But John Cena's all banged up and all this stuff. I think Damian should have waited, but maybe the reason WWE want him to cash in because he was keep losing. So, you ever notice that when you first win Money Bank and you first cash in, you usually don't have a good title run or you fail. But it's whatever, it's whatever. Now, this is just my point of view. Money in the Bank is a lot better at WrestleMania than their own pay-per-view. But that's just my opinion, okay? My opinion only, no one else's. Now, I don't know if W will ever have Money in the Bank at WrestleMania in their future. That'd be great if they have it this year for the 30-year anniversary, but they might be overwhelmed with the card. I don't know. I think it was 2010. They have their own pay-per-view. They had their own pay-per-view. Then they had WrestleMania 26. So I think it was overwhelmed at the time. So that's why they decided to have one Money in the Bank. I know Money in the Bank is not really that deadly. I know they could get hurt, but people don't get busted up like they did in the old days. I think when it used to be TV 14, you see a lot of blood and sweat and tears. I know the one recently, they do, but I don't know. I know Mr. Kennedy won back in the day. He got hurt, and Edge won it. So, and I know they have the best of the Money in the Bank on Blu-ray or DVD, but I'm just doing my version. It's the same stuff. I am not gonna get the anthology of Money in the Bank. I know the Miz is hosting it, but it's the same old, same old. If it's go down on a reasonable price down the road, maybe I will think about picking it up. Now you're wondering why I took my DVDs out, because I'm doing, this is just my props for my wrestling gurus out there, okay? Now from my point of view, I say WrestleMania is better at Money in the Bank, okay? But you might have a different point of view. You say, Team Right, Money in the Bank is better on their own separate pay-per-view. Okay, I totally understand that, but I don't know, but it just makes me mad. But just getting off subject here. I know they have, when the pay-per-view coming up, like the Night of Champions or SummerSlam, they always like to ruin the cover, like this one. Stupid. You know, it doesn't make any sense, but is wrestling fans still gonna buy it? Yes, they are. I really wish WWE put the effort on these WWE pay-per-views. I know they put more effort on documentaries, you know, like the cover slip and all this. Look, you can listen to this. Look, listen. It's sad. You like, it's just a dinky DVD. That's it. No cover slip. I know you could print that on DVD News. I think you can. Not too sure if you still can or not. Back in the day you can. I know there used to be a petition and you could write things and make sure there will be a cover slip, but it's what it is. I don't want to look on my freaking back for a freaking cover slip. I want to hear WWE and get on their ass. I know they do for Blu-rays sometimes on the back of it, but I've heard they do like they do for this one. Oh, oops, wrong one. this one, an awesome cover slip. You know, I know like a book, but they don't want to spend the freaking money. So that's my little discussion about the history of Money Bank at WrestleMania and their own pay-per-view. I'm drinking this awesome beer. I know my friend Boston Fan 79 V2 had it a while back on his channel and one of his videos. So that's about it. Oh yeah, one more thing. I know I discussed this in my Facebook video. Congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. Won last night, 4-2. I'm so happy because I cannot stand the St. Louis Cardinals because I'm a Cub fan. I know the Cubs have been sucking for many years. I don't understand. Boston Red Sox suck last year. No offense to Boston Red Sox fans. And this year, they won the whole thing. Go figure. I guess they had better management and wheeling and dealing. But hopefully, ours will be our time. I know it's over 100 years, but it's whatever. So have a good one, Wrestling Gurus. Enjoy this, and I'll do more of these in the near future. Thanks for watching, and check out my Halloween video. Goodbye, and this is your friend Team RI. Follow me on Twitter, sub to me, and have a great night. Goodbye.